just is, for my friend Jeremy Lyons. A bird sings the morning into being. The sky itself seems to emerge note by note from its tiny throat as if it sings sunlight. A bud opens, colouring the air with the scent of itself. The grass laughs with delight in all its thousand green voices. My naked feet stepping through its words. A flock of dandelions alights about my toes. Sunlight becomes the world. I am the here and now, it announces. Season's greetings, saps rises without a second thought. It just is. A feather flutters as I watch time pass amongst the garden's trees, wondering what bird owned this, balanced upon my palm. It takes to the air as if it were the bird itself, a feathered fractal. A sudden gust blows the rook off course. It stands its ground upon the air, returning to where it was before the wind played its practical joke. Oh, how the other rooks chuckle. A cloud does an impression of Merlin the magician, then in time impersonates itself, becoming a cloud again. A lark skates upon the sky as if it were the bluest, thinnest ice, that it may fall through into some other dimension. A butterfly half drunk on flight, pretending to be a flower flying. A willow bows to me, I bow to it, humbled by its grandeur. I, the least, need it here. All this would happen without my mind. My eyes given the privilege of such seeing. I, a mere observer, trapping in words what cannot be, trapped in words. Time drifts, and I am left with all this beauty, the beauty just in being.
Yeah, but I'm putting together my own collection, so this one is in it, and so is the last one actually. This is called Only the Best. This would be no picnic, they told us. No summer break, no round trip, no going back. Frosted in the hold, we lay like monuments to ourselves, the life support cables dangling above, ready for instant automatic connection in the event of sudden temperature rise. Our mute faces lay under spectroglass visors, the children clutching teddy bears, Buzz Lightyears, Barbies. Our adult skulls were full of frozen thoughts and snapshots of excited anticipation. Did the ship drone, hum, roar? Did it buck and yaw on astral winds, dip into deep space troughs, spiral dizzily through Saturn's rings on the way out of the sun's safe haven? Only the distressed panels of its hull gave us clues as unsteadily we disembarked on the arms of the welcome stewards. Only the children were not sombre when they saw the town. They held up their teddies, their Buzz Lightyears, their Barbies. "Look!" they cried, as we surveyed the fourth bridge, towering next to the pyramids of Giza, the Amazon lined with skyscrapers from Manhattan, the Sydney Opera House proudly rising next to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. "We only imported the best, the biggest," the steward said. And we stood there and wept for our suburban streets.
This is called Fado Fado, which is the Irish for long, long ago. And it's for my good friend Damien. A cloud morphing into the great hand of a god that people no longer have time to believe in. It catches the sea and tweaks it into pleats, as an ant would do in dressmaking in a long ago. And now the cloud becomes nothing but a cloud again, and sits itself over the empty house where clocks locked into the only living room argue over time of what is past, what is passing, and what may come. The furniture covered in sheets like old ghosts who have forgotten how to die, silence settling like dust upon the highest shelves. The sea becoming unstitched from the shore will have to be pleated once more. There we go.
This is called Beginning a Painting, because I've just taken up painting again, having hardly touched a paintbrush for about 4 years. Beginning a painting. The canvas waits. Its white rectangular eye follows me. I avoid its accusatory stare. I know I should have started yesterday. I've cleaned my lumpy palette, scraped flat the residues of past creations, checked the brushes, flicked their silky manes, ranged them in a neat descending row. I've squeezed the metal tubes, meticulously rolled their flattened tails in tidy scrolls. The piles of cadmium, cobalt, red and gold, like tiny rainbow turds, lie waiting for my brush. A snowdrift of zinc white, a mine of lamp black, a sky's worth of cerulean, ultramarine, the hues like poems, speaking, soothing, exciting, under the blank canvas stare. You must not mind the sense of violation that will last as long as the virgin surface gazes out, despite your urgent brush strokes. Tell yourself, patience, this will pass, all will be resolved, but meanwhile persist. Little by little, chaos will spawn new images.
This is called In the Deep Midwinter. The fox pauses, a paw left in midair, resting upon a clump of darkness. The fox listens intently, the countryside listens to the fox's listening. A stillness falls upon all, a snail stops mid-wall. Nothing moves, the fox's eye glistens, the world holds its breath. The fox trots as if in a dream across countryside that's never been. My face reflected in the diorama, the museum closing for the night. No, it was and it wasn't.